right, folks, welcome back to the channel. Welcome here if you're new. I'm Don. This is Rockin' the Country, where I react to non-pop country. And I don't know this artist, though. It's a gift request. Tom from the UK made a gift to the channel for me to do this one. It's Anderson East's song, Cabinet Door. I don't know Anderson's stuff. I did a Dottie West song either today or yesterday, depending on when this posts, and now I've got an Anderson East. So we've got the directional songs going on. But Cabinet Door, and so Tom, thank you for the gift and the suggestion. Tom's in the UK. I've been to the UK once. Been to London, went to Hampstead Heath, of course, and stuff, but I didn't spend a lot of time there. It was just one day. My ex and I went skiing in France. And we had friends of ours who are dentists. They were dentists in Cornwall, but their parents lived in London. And so we stayed at their parents' house, all four of us, Imogen, Richard, and my ex and me. And it was a fantastic trip, but I'd like to spend more time and get to know more about the Midlands. And I'd like to go to Cornwall because that's where my father's side hails from. So let's find out what Anderson is all about. I don't know where Anderson is from, but maybe you'll enlighten us, Tom. Here we go.
I don't know if I can let it go. My fingers clenched, white as snow. You packed your world in a wooden suitcase. What you left behind, time can't erase.
Memories.
We spent 52 years giving all we had.
Wow.
We raised 7 kids on that plot of land.
Did she pass?
Still you loose change in your buttons on your washing stand. Left one big house for this lonely man.
She
I
passed.
miss holding your hands on Sunday, talking over the TV, watching the Braves games. And I know that the good Lord called you up yonder. Guess what they say is true. Your absence makes this really hard to fonder.
I think he's from Georgia.
I found your old cookbooks, the biscuits ain't right. How do you work this damn coffee? And all my shirt tails are wrinkled, and better still made. 'Cause your smell still lingers on where you laid.
Yeah.
I hung up all of your dresses, and the dogs, they're doing fine. But I can't remember that brand you used to buy. And Molly got her braces off and she smiles so big. And Davy's still as skinny as a whittled on twig.
All right, he's singing this. It's written as though it's first person perspective. This happened to me. This is my ex, but it's obviously a much younger man singing this. So I wonder if this is way too close to home. These aren't the details that you can just come up with in your free time as you're writing the lyrics to a song. Some of these are just come from a place that are just real. They're not embellished. They're just real. So I wonder if this isn't him writing this on behalf of his father. We're going to find out. Maybe we'll find out. Maybe that gets resolved. Maybe not.
I miss holding your hands on Sunday, talking over the TV, watching the Braves game. I know the good Lord called you up beyond. I guess what they say is true. 'Cause your absence makes this weary heart go fonder.
Nice.
I miss holding your hands on Sunday, talking over the TV, watching the Braves games. I know that the good Lord called you up yonder. I guess what they say is true. 'Cause your absence makes this weary heart go fonder. Jason and Margaret, they're expecting one more.
Real names, maybe.
Be happy to know I fixed that cabinet door.
Now that last line makes you want to cry. I forgot that was the title of the song. Yeah, some songs just take you back because they're so different and so well done. I mean, I've never heard a choir infused into a song as elegantly and appropriately as this one. Possibly some Pink Floyd songs, but Pink Floyd was so far ahead of their time. And so, even to this day, among the most creative bands that ever lived. And of course, they had, opera singer Claire Torrey, but they infused a lot into their songs. But I'd not heard like a choir-esque. It really just blended right into it, where somehow, even though it was so different from what he was singing and the way in which he was singing it, and just the piano and the solemnity with which he was singing, I don't know, maybe it did dovetail perfectly. I wasn't expecting it, so that'll tell you something, that it's very unique. And it was a gorgeous voice, or voices. I couldn't tell if it was more than one. I think it was, or if it was just one person who was not lute but synced with herself in the studio. But it really came in powerfully and beautifully, and then went right out, and then led into the title track, the title of it being included in the final line. I fixed the cabinet door. And it just tells you that that's the minutia of life. That's what it is. The bulk of life is mundane. And then when it's gone, then you realize. And it isn't like you didn't realize it while it was happening. There are so many parts of life. Life is so fully dynamic that you could point out so many things in life that happen that while they're happening, even repeatedly, you're not really mindful of them. Taking the trash out, how you take it out. You're not paying attention to that. You're thinking of work tomorrow, or you're thinking of the kids, or so many other things while you're taking the trash out. But then you can make an issue of it in a song. You could point it out as one of those things where I watched you, how you did it, and you would always kick your left foot on the wheel. I don't know. Pick it. I don't know. They held hands in church. He missed that. Yeah, it brought me. I mean, I've been to church a few times with my girlfriend, and it means a lot to her that I go. And I'm not a big church goer. I can say that I'm spiritually minded, but not for the same reasons that most folks, I think, or many folks anyway, would find those reasons. But I do ponder life and death a lot, and I'm comfortable with it. I'm philosophically oriented. And, my girlfriend, it means a lot to go to the Catholic Church every so often, and I do. And we're always holding hands when we're in church. And this song reminded me of that. Or I love that line about, fixing the cabinet door. You could just picture there, and it didn't close right. Whatever was wrong with it, it wasn't closing properly, and he never got around to fixing it. But by the way, I did after you passed. Yeah, I don't even know what to say sometimes. They take you back. The way he sang it, maybe he conceptualized the song. If Anderson wrote this, and if this is a true story about someone he knows, if not, what a hell of an imagination he's got, and connecting the ethereal to real world concepts and just the nuances of life. But when he conceptualized it, maybe it was just with the piano and it was going to be a slow moving song. I'm going to rate this, though. It was not an homage to someone in particular. It was about what he was feeling. And even though it did include, even if it's a real story, a real account of someone's life, that person's name wasn't mentioned. So it really, in that sense, is a song that I feel comfortable rating. And very different feel. I only once did I have the feeling like I felt like crying, and that was the final line. I'm like, oh my God, that's what this was about. Those little things that you tell the person you love. Maybe I should put this in the marriage counseling playlist. It is. It's going in the premarital counseling playlist. The number that struck me was a 9.3. I don't even, Tom, if you are in the UK, I'm not sure how you became aware of Anderson because he kept referring to Braves games. And maybe he did a recording for folks who like Man U. I don't know. But this was, he mentioned the Braves 3 times. They watched the Brave games. And friends of mine in South Carolina, because they don't have their own ball team, they follow the Braves. So maybe he's a South Carolinian, a Georgian, Mississippian. I don't know. But anyway, all right, that goes on in the playlist of songs of 9 and above and the premarital playlist. All right, guys, hope you enjoyed that. Jesus. Have a great day. I'll see you on another video and keep rocking the country.